everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. Today I spent a few hours working on my pond, so I want to share with you what I was up to. So please stay tuned. I have had nothing but problems since the heron nearly cleaned out my pond. I'll recap just a bit. I had about 20 goldfish in my pond. Some were from last year and some I bought new this spring. I picked up half a dozen shubunkins and added them to my comets. I had never had the heron come by my pond. Many people in town were talking about having their ponds raided. I figured he didn't come here because my pond is right beside the deck and very close to the house, not to mention that I have 2 cats that I thought would scare it away. Well, I was wrong. He did come and he had a feast, leaving me with about 6 to 8 goldfish. I don't know for sure why he came this year. The only change I made was I added solar lights. Well, a couple weeks ago, I went to a pond not far from home here and caught some sunfish that I thought I would add to the pond instead of buying more goldfish. I also dug up a few nice-looking arrowhead plants for the pond. I had the fish in a quarantine tank for about a week, and I put the plants in pots and added them to the pond directly. They looked really great. Well, within a day of adding the plants, I started losing the last of my few remaining goldfish. I think my new plants contaminated the pond. I didn't treat them before adding them. I just didn't think of it. I added the sunfish then, figuring they came from the same source, so they'd probably be okay. They seemed to love the pond. They were eating good, but they're totally pointless because I could stand there and look, but I could not even see them. They're virtually invisible. They were totally pointless. Today I decided to redo my pond. I gave it a lot of thought and I knew this was the only solution. So I got out my pressure washer, pails for the fish, a tub for the plants, and my net, and I got started. I wanted my goldfish back, but in order for that to happen, I had to clean the pond and remove any contaminants. I used my pump to remove the water and then caught the fish as the water level dropped. I washed the filters, removed all the plants and the stones. I used an old baby bathtub and prepared a bleach solution dip for all the pond lettuce to kill off anything harmful. After the bleach, they sat in fresh rainwater for another hour. I did the same with the arrowheads. As you can see, the pond is clean and empty. I used the pressure washer on the waterfall, scrubbing off all the algae on the rocks and in the tub. This is after all the work of cleaning is complete. The pond is filled with fresh water. The plants are back in following their treatment and the pumps are running. Now I have to go get some pond starter. Once I have the pond starter running for a few days, then I will go get new fish and add them. I have the pump running in the center of the pond, creating some extra agitation. I felt it needed a little more agitation than what the waterfall was giving it. So having that there, I'm not sure if I will be putting the tower back in the pond. But here it is. The last thing I did was stake 6 bamboo poles around the pond. The one in the front you can see, and there's a couple on the sides, but the other ones are hidden in the plants. I strung a fishing line crisscrossing the pond a couple times. Now I have heard that this will keep the heron out, so I'm really hoping that it works, because I do not want to see him back. If I have to set my alarm and sit with my son's BB gun, I will wait for him, and then he will get a surprise. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.